All right, so today we're going to be going over Google's Opal. And let me tell you something, it's completely going to change the game for a lot of people. And think about it's a bit of cursor, it's a bit of lovable, but right now it's completely free, it's experimental, and it's a little bit more intuitive, I would say, than the other two. So we're actually going to be creating something quick, right? So you guys can see how powerful this is. So let's say I want to create right an app that analyzes a web page, one for my page and one for my competitor, and it cross references the information on both pages and outlines the pros and cons along with the gaps on how my page can be improved to rank higher on Google. Okay. And I haven't tried this. I'm doing this kind of live right now. However, I've been playing around with it with different things. And I actually wanted to do this before doing this video, but I was like, hey, let's just let's just do it live, and we're gonna debug live as well. And it's pretty simple. Okay, so all right, so compare your website to competitors. Okay, so we're gonna start, and it's telling me enter your website. So I'm gonna pause. I don't have anything prep. I'm gonna just grab two websites, and I'll be back. Okay, I am back, and I just grabbed two random pages for flooring. Okay, flooring installation, here's one, and then flooring installation, another. So we're gonna start with this one. Um, we're gonna put this one. I'm assuming it's gonna ask me to enter the competitor's website. So we'll see, enter your website here. Okay, and it did, perfect. And then I'm gonna be entering this one here. And that's all it should ask me for. And now it's just gonna go through the process flow here. And then it's doing what it needs to do. And look, if you don't have a paid tool, right? Or you don't want to build something yourself through like Scrapify or whatever web scraping, right? This is such a great alternative. However, it is going to be time consuming if you're doing things at scale because it's going to be one at a time. Now, can you get this for it to do at scale? Scraping, like loop through a list of URLs from the sitemap, you could. I try to do that. It bugged out, so not sure how much you're able to, how much the system's able to sustain as of right now. But I feel that there's going to be blockers in terms of what you can do with Opal due to certain limitations like web scraping 100 plus pages, right? And then trying to get the content for all, try to analyze all. It's just too much. So something simple like this, it's going to produce, I think, some quality stuff. That's my assumption. That's my assumption. And it's going through, it's still here. You can see how it highlights it gray, right? And that's where it tells you, okay, we're at this page, and it's okay. We're currently working on analyzing direct comparative analysis on linoleum cities, content of floor installation, and commercial flooring services against Spectra contract flooring details, commercial flooring installation content. Identify specific gaps in linoleum cities coverage on commercial, and okay, so it's doing what we told it to do. Now, the beauty of this is you can actually generate your own and connect them. Now, I'm not going to do that now because it's going through this. And I actually have no idea how long this is going to take. So I'm actually considering pausing the video until this is completely finalized. But at the same time, I think that will defeat the purpose of showing you guys kind of live, right? So we'll give it a couple minutes here uh, on do the analysis, and hopefully it turns out to be adequate. Now it's been about 5 minutes, and if you have done this through other type of automation, like N8N or through like Python and so forth, this would have been done already, right? I mean, I have one in N8N, and only analyzing one specific page, it takes about maybe 30 seconds, if that. Now the benefits is that you're not paying anything, right? In the N8N, you have to have a web scraper, right? I'm using Gina AI, and I mean they're very very generous with with how much tokens or scraping you can do with their system. But then again, you have to kind of connect everything together and get it working, right? A lot of testing. This, I mean, it's just natural language. You can just tell it what it needs to do, and it's gonna take time, but it's free, right? So you have pros and cons. You can build it yourself through N8N, make.com, Zapier, or whatever no code tool you would want to use, right? And go through the debugging phase until it's perfect, and then you can actually have an entire automation going. But for something simple that maybe it's just a one-time thing, right? This will be perfect because you don't want to build an entire automation for just one-time thing, right? Okay, so it's almost done. It's formatting the SEO suggestions. All right, so we're almost at the finish line. So I feel like this product it's going to be really good for not at scale, but more ad hoc um, type of workflows. Now, I haven't really take that with a grain of salt. I haven't really spent too much time. I've been playing around with it, but I haven't really gone in depth as to trying to see the limits of Opal. Okay, so we got something. Let's see what we get. Am I able to drag this over? Beautiful, I can. So we have SEO improvement suggestions. Here are actionable recommendations to enhance the search engine optimization, your website, ensuring better visibility. Optimize title tags, update the commercial flooring page, to include installation for better relevance. So that's lithium. Is this? No, that's Spectra. Okay, great. So we're going to see what it has here for flooring installation. And so I don't think that's right because it does have installation in it, right? Update your commercial flooring page title tag, right? This is the title tag. Has installation on then for better relevance, commercial flooring. So it does have that. So I'm not sure how it's doing the analysis. Oh, maybe it's the other one. So let's look at this one. No, this one has it too. So that's not correct. That's not correct. So let's look at enhance meta script. I think it's actually probably just hasn't really done the analysis. It's giving you just best practice. So we're gonna see implement clear. Yeah, I think this is just best practice. Deepen, expand the installation process details. Dedicated section to various commercial flooring. So if I go visit flooring, okay, that I do agree. There's really no, different types of flooring. Dedicated sections, various commercials, address business pain points, ensure mobile friendliness. I feel this is all just best practice. It's not really doing a competitor type of analysis between one or the other, right? So I think there's still work, again, experimental, but let's see what we got here. So that's prompt engineering here. You're an expert SEO consultant tasked with transforming a detailed SEO analysis report, clear, concise. Okay, your website should be well structured, listed. Okay, step 2, so read the provided SEO analysis raw carefully. Well, I'm assuming it's this, right? Search web page. I mean, these are all tools that Google is using to gather the information. So let's see, preview. Oh, this is just a preview of, not the step, but okay. So plan and execute with Gemini. I like how, okay, let's go back to steps that read, provide SEO analysis report. Okay. So I think that it's just providing best practice. Now, that doesn't mean that it's not right. As we can see, some of them wasn't right. I just feel that it is just producing best practice. Now, can this be a tool that you can play around with? Yeah, I mean, we just gone through it. It generate the entire flow less than 2 minutes, I think, less than a minute, and then it took a long time to generate the output, about 5 minutes in total. So 4 minutes to produce the output, 1 minute to actually do the flow, and yeah, I mean, this let's I'll do another video on this on generating a blog post and see how that turns out. But hopefully this has given you some level of idea on what you can actually do with Opal, which I think is actually amazing. And again, it's experimental. I'm sure it's just going to get better as people utilize it. They're going to be adding all those variables into the algorithm, what people are asking for, and just making it better. All right, especially with Gemini 2.5 on the background, I'm sure it's going to be a very, very robust tool relatively soon. All right, bye for now.